Okay, 4K 30. This camera is on the tripod. It's not on the battery grip. Okay? I got all 3 batteries with me, just in case if I decide to take a long trip. No fan. I will be turning up the air conditioning though. Alright, to get it cool in here. So this is the RF 28mm, and I think it's at an f2.8 also. So it's not as wide as the RF16. I do have it on HD PQ, I think it's called. Dynamic range optimize. It's at 0 exposure. Okay. So I'm not going to do anything with the exposure on this front. So you're going to see a lot of flaring and stuff, but I will have my lights off. Okay. But I'm going to be in an area where I'm secluded. Like, I like this area right here. Let's see if I get a... Yeah, wouldn't you know. Always gotta wait. That's right. I got this. I'm turning off the lights for you. So Scott, hope you like it. This is without any lights, headlights, okay? This is just the lights on the street. And I'm going to go into the dark area at the cul-de-sac. So you should be able to see stuff. Alright? It looks pretty good, doesn't it? Without any headlights. I just had the lamppost on. So now I'm going to go in the darkest area. Can you read that sign? You see a lot of noise. Now I'm going to turn on the lights. That's the parking lights. That's headlights. Okay? So, I did it just for you. 1 minute. I don't want to get a ticket, okay? And then look at this. Just love looking at the cranes, you know, at night. So this is 28mm. I do have the 35mm also, but I'm just going to make this a short video. I just got done talking about the battery grip with the dummy battery, how it doesn't work. It'll work with the R5C and the R6 Mark II. It will not work with the R5II. Okay? So you're just going to have to wait for a dummy battery. It does have slots in the battery grip and also in the camera itself. So, anyhow, oh wow. 16 millimeter didn't do too good a job on the side, but I did not have HD PQ on, high definition quality, picture quality. So let's see what happens. And like I said, I'm not going to do anything with the flaring or anything like that. Usually when I have it at minus exposure, you can pick up the sign better, but I'm not going to do that. So there's the sign. Still kind of small, and you know, when you look at the LCD, you really can't see it, but it looks like it's sharp, clear. But you know, I got it at 0. I don't have it at minus. And there's the car lights. Scott Rogers, I might do it again, depending on what this car does. Okay, so if I see no cars coming, I'm going to turn off my lights again. Okay, there you go. But you see, the lights on the road, it's plenty of lights. Now I got to turn it on because the car is coming. Just in case it's a police officer, I don't want to get a ticket. And look at that. He has his fog lights on. Okay? I'm going to turn it off again. And there you go. I'm going to turn on the lights. I'm going to make a U-turn. Look at this tree right here. See how sharp it is. Yeah, it looks pretty sharp. So what I've noticed is the video quality looks great on the last run that I did. And like I said, if I see an overheat warning, I'll tell you when it shows up, okay? The battery life looks good. I charge in the camera, it's good. I've charged it with the battery grip. You know, you still charge in the camera, but it did charge both batteries and the battery grip. And so I'm pretty happy. I'm amazed at the speed, but it kind of reminds me of the Z8 and Z9. This has a sound to it. I think now there's you can change the sound on the Z8 and Z9 to different types of sound. So this is my first day of handling the R5II. And now we're going to go by the LCD screen again. So this is just a short video this time, okay? I've only been recording 9 minutes. Usually I go for hours, folks, but I do see overheating coming up. You know, on this camera, more than the R6 Mark II, all right? But it might be the 45 megapixel. So I'm looking at the screen, and it looks blurry. I'm sorry, it really does. So I don't know if it's the screen or the way I have it focusing. I got it on R5II, which is kind of like a wide pan. But I should have no overheating because it's on a tripod. The air conditioner's on a 2. I'll put it on a 3. Get some more airflow in here. The car is closed from the outside, so it's generating the air inside, so it should be much cooler. I think the first warning came up was when I was outside. It was 102 or 103. It might have been 101. It wasn't that hot compared to yesterday. Yesterday was a scorcher. But it showed, but it was no bars or anything. And I did some video, but on photos, I don't think you'll have a problem. On video, that's where you're going to have a problem, okay? And especially if you have the high quality stuff, even if it's just 4K 30 on the 422 10-bit, that's what you're going to get. If you get into the higher res, the ProRes stuff, whatever, you can go higher. 4K 60, 4K 120, 8K. Then you can expect overheating. So I'm going to go a different way. And you see, it does not look clear. Alright? But it could be the LCD screen. This lens does, yeah, it's not doing too good. It's focus breathing. And I do have the 35mm, which is, I think, perfect. This is the 28mm, so this is what you usually use for street photography, 28, 35mm. Some people like the 50mm. I have no hesitation. I got the 24mm and I have the 16mm also. So I like the wide field of view. I am thinking of getting the 15 to 35 and the 100 to 500. I am also looking at the 24 to 105 f2.8. Okay, I got the f4 to 7.1, I think. On the 24 to 105. So I'm looking at all that stuff. Anyhow, here I'm back home. No overheat warning. And I think I've only been doing it for 14 minutes, okay? But it does not look sharp. It does not look clear. So what I'm going to do is turn this off, on the recording, put it in park, and then I'm going to deal with the clarity, see what I can do with that. So thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, folks. Have a wonderful day.